He's an email champ. He's fighting because somebody mailed him the belt. How that did that ever happen in boxing before? And he's talking crazy, and he still got like, come on.
No matter if you like it or not, you can. I'm still the email champ and the franchise champ. So now what?
Got him!
Everybody that was doubting me, everybody that said this and that, they came up with this email champ thing, and now the email champ is the top dog.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck them. I'm the top dog now.
So if you win, you said all that. If you win, I'm not out my contract. Let's make the fight happen. Since you was wanting to talk crazy, let's do that. I want to fight you if you win, Devin Haney.
I want to fight you if you win, Devin Haney.
So what do I do, YouTube? It's your boy King David in this thing, and I'm back at y'all again with another video. Okay, so before we get going on the video, man, y'all know what to do. Go on ahead, hit the like button, and if you're new here, be sure to subscribe one time for your boy, so we can continue to grow like we need to grow on this channel. Y'all know what time it is, man. Yes, sir. Alright, man, so with all that out the window, man, y'all see what the title of the video is, man. It seems like it's a lot of Tank fanboy going in on Devin Haney, talking about Devin Haney is ducking and blase, squaze, yakety, schmackety, along with the fact that Calvin Ford say he gonna be sending Devin a contract, or they in the process of sending Devin a contract, whatever it is that he said, right? So, you know, first and foremost, I want to make this very clear. I think Devin versus Tank is a very, very good fight, right? If that fight happens next, I ain't got no problem with it. As a matter of fact, I'm in love with the fight. I love it. Pay to watch it on pay-per-view. I ain't got no problems with it, right? But if the fight don't happen next, Devin Haney is most certainly not a duck, right? Because that seems to be the narrative floating around out here on these boxing streets from these Tank Davis fans, right? That Devin Haney is somehow a duck if he don't fight Tank Davis next, right? Very interesting that these dudes have this point of view now, right? Very interesting, because I seem to recall Tank Davis having multiple, and I do mean multiple, opportunities to fight Devin Haney, but instead going in very different directions. Case in point, Rolly Romero. Case in point, Hector Garcia. Case in point, Pitbull Cruz, right? We can go all the way down the list, right? Because Devin Haney has been in the picture for quite some time, right? As a matter of fact, he was the guy calling everybody out, from Tank Davis to Lomachenko to any and everybody you can think of in and or around his weight division, right? And for the longest time, Tank has ignored him, right? Tank is, you know, email champion, pretty much downplayed Devin's existence up until this particular point in time. But now that Tank is finally ready to fight after about 4 years, 5 years, you know, of Devin being in the picture, now all of a sudden Tank is ready to fight, and Devin Haney is supposed to just jump at the opportunity to fight Tank Davis. Is that how it works now? So Tank been running away from all the big fights for the last 4 and 5 years, but now that he's finally ready, after all this running, Devin Haney's supposed to drop whatever it is he got going on and see by some Tank Davis. Is that how it works on these boxing streets? Is that how it go? Right? And another thing that I find very interesting about this whole situation is the timing of this whole thing, right? The timing. So not only is Devin Haney now the undisputed champion at 135 pounds, right? But Devin Haney on multiple occasions has made it very clear that he's been having issues with the weight at 135 pounds and has been considering moving up has been considering moving up for the last maybe at least year or two now at this particular point in time. So now that Devin Haney would be at his weakest at 135 pounds, once again, now Tank Davis is ready to fight Devin Haney. Very interesting behavior by Tank Davis. Very, very interesting behavior. And if Devin don't fight him right when Tank is finally ready to fight, Devin Haney is ducking, according to Tank Davis and the Tank Davis fanboys. I find that very interesting. I find it very interesting. Another thing that I find very interesting is Calvin Ford making this announcement that they were working on sending the contract to Devin Haney. So my question is why in the hell would you make an announcement saying that you're about to send a contract instead of making the announcement that you sent the contract, right? Like, I find that to be very strange. Like, if you haven't sent a contract, why are we talking about it? Why are we talking about a contract or about a fight that you haven't actually made clear that you want next? You just telling me you about to send a contract, right? I'm about to do a lot of goddamn things, right? I'm about to do a lot of damn things. Sometimes it takes months. Sometimes it takes years, right? I'm about to clean the bathroom. That shit might not happen for another week. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go buy another car, but that shit might not happen for another year or two. I'm about to do a whole bunch of things, but that shit might not happen anytime soon. So why the fuck we talking about something that Calvin Ford is about to do rather than something that he actually already did? Right? So how do you duck a contract that's about to come? That makes zero sense. You know what I mean? That makes zero sense. Especially when the guy who's about to send you the contract is the same guy that ain't had no interest in fighting you for the last 4 years. You know what I mean? So is Devin Haney supposed to sit around, twiddle his thumbs, and wait on this contract that's about to come from Tank Davis? Is that what he's supposed to do? Somebody make it make sense out here on these boxing streets, right? But furthermore, he's sending a contract, but we ain't got no goddamn idea what the hell is in the contract. Like, anything could be in his damn contract. Anything. And I do mean anything because this is a contract coming from Gervonta Tank Davis, which is the same dude that put it in Ryan Garcia's contract that he has a 10-pound rehydration clause. Right? And all the fight terms gotta be on Tank Davis's side, right? Ryan Garcia gotta completely acquiesce to what Tank Davis wants, right? And that made a little bit of sense for Ryan Garcia considering where he's at in his particular career. But I find it very hard to believe that we're gonna get a reasonable contract for the undisputed champion at Tank's weight division. So as the undisputed champion at lightweight, is Devin Haney supposed to acquiesce to whatever it is that Tank Davis wants in the contract? Otherwise he ducking? No, that makes zero sense. Right? Devin don't give a fuck about Tank Davis doing his 1 million pay-per-view buys. That ain't got shit to do with him. Yeah, I'm sure he want to see some of that bread at the end of the goddamn day. Right? But Devin Haney is more focused about legacy, which is something that Tank Davis hasn't been concerned about for the last 5 and 6 years. Right? So if Devin Haney don't take whatever kind of crazy ass contract that may or may not come from Tank Davis, is that ducking? Somebody make this shit make sense, bro. Right? So I say all that to say this, bro, at the end of the day, right? Devin Haney has earned the right. He's earned the right to be able to really do whatever the fuck he want to do in this particular situation. You know what I mean? He honestly and truly has. And Devin has made it clear on multiple occasions that he's been struggling with the weight. So I don't really see what the problem is, right? If Devin Haney decide to fight Tank Davis, cool. But if he don't and he decide to move up, that's fine too. Because if Tank Davis really wanted the fight, he would have took the fight 4 years ago when Devin was calling him out. If Tank Davis wanted the fight, he would have took the fight 3 years ago when he was calling him out. If Tank Davis really wanted the fight, he would have took the fight 2 years ago when he was calling Devin Haney the email champion, right? So I don't want to hear shit from a nigga that's been running for the last goddamn 4 years in the Devontae Tank Davis. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the video up right here, man. Let me know what your thoughts is, bro. Hit it up in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. And everybody, and I do mean everybody, be sure to hit the goddamn like button on your way out. But until next time, bro, I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Peace.